in today's video will be on a review of a rolling stock, and this rolling stock is from Hornby, and this is a 3-plank wagon. This is coming around to about 20 years old. It came out about 2004, but I'm not sure how old the tooling is. The product code for this is R6231, and it's a 3-plank wagon. Imperial Chemicals Industrials, and I got this from my local model shop, Tuck, Virginia, just down the road from where I live, and I believe this is era 2, era 3. I do like a different range of rolling stock, and like I said, I got this from my local model shop and I paid £9 for it, and like I said before, the tooling is 20 years old, so let's see if it's worth the money. So let's get into the review, shall we? So here goes. As we start off at the front of this 3-plank wagon, yes, we do have a big decoupling, which I believe is screwed in. We also have plastic black buffers. They do have a slight mould line on there, but they're there. When you're going around, are you going to see the mould line? Probably not. We also have the buff beam and the housing in black. We also have a probably overscaled hook, but this is old tooling. Doesn't look too bad to me. As we move along, you can tell this is old tooling by the way they've done delivery. Delivery is in a grey. We have a few supports picked out in black, but on top of the supports they are grey for some reason. Again, a bit of weathering, it'll be fine. This being a 3-plank wagon, there's really not much to look at the front or the back, depending on your preference. As we do a side view now on this 3-plank wagon, again we do have a few bits picked out in black. We do have the major of the truck or wagon in what I'd like to say grey. The writing on this old tooled model is crisply applied. It says Imperial Chemicals Industry, and it tells you where to go. It's number 48, I believe. It also tells you where to return it as well. There's a few other bits of information on there. Again, it's all crisply applied. Does look very nice. We do have, like I said, a few bits that are picked out in black, I think for the doors and stuff like that. Moving on down, we have a brake handle, again in black. We have a few springs and axles in black as well. We also have the wheels, which I think spoked wheels. They are metal. Again, it's old tooled, but it doesn't bother me. It's quite cheap. I think it was £8 for this. It's quite cheap. As we do an aerial view inside this 3-plank wagon, which is quite small, we do have a wood effect going on in there. It is quite good wood effect going on from Hornby. They've been pretty good over the years. If you look in the 4 corners, you can see some moulding marks. Again, you can easily cover them up with a few weathering or just a load in here. From this angle, you can see the big decouplings. You can also see the buffers as well. Like I said, being a 3-plank, there's really not much to look at, but that wood effect does look pretty good. And finally, we do an underneath look at this fine wagon. Like I said, we have the big decouplings. They are screwed in, so you could possibly be able to change these for some kits to make them fit NEM stuff, which would be interesting. There's a few kits out there that can do it. We also have metal wheels, like I said, and they are spoked. If you look closely at the brake handles either side, they are moulded on. They are quite chunky. It's the only downside I have to say. We do have a wood effect going on from underneath. We also have a few rivets and support beams, and I believe we have a spring in the centre, which is slightly missing from this angle. The brake shoes do line up on this model just. At either end you can see the plastic buffers as well. So that's the end of the running session and the review. Before I give my opinion on this lovely wagon, the loco that was pulling the train was the Rapido UK Liverpool and Manchester Lion in its 1980s condition. To me, it doesn't look too bad. It's odd looking at it pulling this sort of stuff when I'm used to Era 1. So back to the wagon. Like I said, I got this from my local model shop, which is Tuckbridge in Tutbury. And like I said, I paid £9. I did buy a few other things as well, but I paid £9 for this. I did look for some prices online when I got back to do some screenshots for the pricing, and everywhere seems to be out of stock. I tried Hatton as well as Sheffield at the time of recording, TMC, Kerno. So yeah, it's a hard one to locate. Like I said, I'm happy with this. Yeah, it has a big fat couplings and it's got no underframe detail. It's the old tooling model. It's from 2004. The new one is out now. And I've been told this is a lot better, but for me, when rolling stock's going around on the track, I'm not bothered if it's new or old tooled stuff. Unlike when it comes to my locos, occasionally I do prefer the newer tooled stuff to the older tooled stuff because they're easy to maintain. But as for the rolling stock, no, it doesn't bother me. I know some people are picky with the couplings or the type of wheels you can have, but me, I'm totally fine. Delivery's crisp. There's got lots of detail. Okay, it hasn't got a much underframe detail like the modern ones have, but it's thick and chunky. You can hand it to a kid, they'll be fine with it. Nothing's going to fall off, break off, and it doesn't look too bad in this style train. It doesn't look too bad in any style train. Like I said, I paid £9 for this, and a new 3-plank wagon is going for about £32 depending on the manufacturer. So you could probably get 3 of these for the price of one of the new ones. Yeah, and there's kits out there that you can modify the couplings if you wanted to. You could even turn these into a project, practice skills on. Whatever, for me, like I said, £9, yeah, it's great. Just something to add to the variety of stock I've got. I'm not bothered. It's for this price and this model, it's a thumbs up for me like it always is. But especially because of the price, and yeah, it's really good. Always try to look after your local model shop, because once they've gone, it's like a lot of things in the world. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review, I hope you enjoyed the little running session. Hopefully I'll see you in the next review or video. So please take care and goodbye.